Hi guys, Mons here. On this episode of Ollie Mons, we're going to be going through the Premier League Game Week 28 prediction and of course, my risky pick alert. If you're new on my channel, please make sure to hit on the subscribe button. I appreciate all the support. And if you're already subscribed, thank you very much. And anyone watching my video, please make sure you drop a prediction below. And also, if you have any suggestion, what I can do better, what you would like to see more of, please drop the comment below in the comment section. So, if you're new on my channel, what I normally do is I go through the fixtures, I give my picks, and then I go through the rationale of doing my picks. So, Wolves versus Villa, I'm going for Villa. Bournemouth versus Sunderland, I'm going for Bournemouth in this one. Burnley versus Brentford, I'm going for Brentford in this one. Risky pick alert, risky pick alert. My risky pick alert for this week, I'm going for West Ham to beat Liverpool. Newcastle versus Everton, I'm going for Newcastle in this one. Leeds versus Manchester City, I'm going for Manchester City in this one. Brighton versus Nottingham Forest, I'm going for Forest in this one. Fulham versus Spurs, I'm going for Fulham in this one. Man United versus Crystal Palace, I'm going for Manchester United in this one. And the last fixture of the weekend is Arsenal versus Chelsea, and I'm going for Arsenal in this one. So, let me just give a quick rationale behind my picks. Wolves versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa have been storming a lot lately. Wolves are already down. I know they're giving a lot of the top teams issues, but I think Villa are going to get a tidy win and get back on the winning way this weekend. I expect a big game from Morgan Rogers. He hasn't been great in the last couple of weeks, and he's carried them for the big run that went on 10 games. I think the 10 game or 9 game winning spree Aston Villa went on. Morgan Rogers has carried them. So I think Morgan Rogers needs to get back to his best for Aston Villa to be able to get back to getting wins. Bournemouth versus Sunderland. I was caught in two minds in this one, I'm not going to lie to you. If either team can win this one, but I just think Bournemouth need this victory more than Sunderland, and I think Bournemouth are going to get this win. And I'm very, very impressed with the new Brazilian guy, my guy Ryan. Now I watched the Brasileiro in the Betano League as well, the Brazilian League. So I'm going for Bournemouth in this one. Burnley versus Brentford. My guy Quito had a bad loss last weekend, 2-0 home loss. But I believe this weekend, away to Burnley, I think they're going to get the victory. Risky pick alert, risky pick alert. My risky pick alert for this week is for West Ham to beat Liverpool. Liverpool have been on a good run lately. They've been putting away teams, even if they haven't played their best. And I think they're going to get to Champions League position. However, I do feel like West Ham, I know they think every single fixture for West Ham till now to the end of the season is do or die. And also, West Ham and Chelsea have the most difficult fixtures left in the Premier League. West Ham wants to survive. My guy Nuno's at the wheel. I think this weekend, Nuno is going to mastermind a win against Liverpool at Anfield. Newcastle versus Everton. I'm going for Newcastle winning this one. Everton are a better away team than a home team. Everton might shock a couple of people, but I think Newcastle are going to win this game. Leeds versus Manchester City. Leeds have been absolutely fantastic last couple of months. They've caused a lot of trouble for a lot of big teams, and they've stayed away from the relegation zone. However, Manchester City, I think Pep is in his zone right now. Pep is in his bag right now. And I think Manchester City are going to pull a victory away at Leeds. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be very difficult, but I think Manchester are going to do it. Brighton versus Forest. This could have been a risky pick alert as well. You know what? I'm going to do it. Risky pick alert, risky pick alert. My second risky pick alert for this week is Nottingham Forest to beat Brighton. I watched Nottingham Forest against Liverpool. They're absolutely fantastic. The only problem is they had no centre forwards to put the chances away. And that's where they're lacking. And I think Morgan Gibbs-White hasn't been great this season. And also, that's the reason why they've been so far below in the league table. But I believe this weekend, I think going to be Brighton. Brighton are a yo-yo team. One week they win, next week they're losing. I think this weekend Brighton are going to lose. And I think Nottingham Forest is going to get all 3 points. Fulham versus Spurs. Fulham had a fantastic victory just this weekend gone against they're playing away to Sunderland. And I think mentally Spurs are finished. I saw Igor, the manager, telling Van der Ven to push up, and he's just not listening. And he said they're good players with bad attitude. And I think that's exactly spot on. Absolutely spot on from Igor. And I think this weekend, Fulham are going to push Spurs to the sword. And I think Spurs are in big relegation trouble this season. Manchester United versus Palace. My team, of course, Manchester United. That's my team. Ever since Amorim has left the club, I've been absolutely beaming. I've been absolutely smiling. This has been the best period for Manchester United in a very, very long time. And I'm so happy to go rid of that terrorist, Amorim. And now, Michael Carrick, like I call him Chef Carrick, because he's been cooking everything that got to Manchester United. And I think this is going to be another victory. He had a brilliant win, 1-0 win. Ugly 1-0 win against Everton on Monday night. And I think this win is going to be a statement win for Carrick. And I think we're going to go out, we're going to bob the ball around, and I'm going to beat Crystal Palace handsomely in this game. And Arsenal versus Chelsea, I think there's only one winner in this one. I just don't see Chelsea getting a result away at the Emirates, the carpet, as some deluded Arsenal fan would like to call it. I'm just joking. They're not deluded. They are a little bit, but you know what I mean. Arsenal, I think they're going to get the victory in this one. They're clearly the best team in the league this year. They've been the most consistent team in the league this year, and the league table does not lie. So, I think Arsenal are going to beat Chelsea this week, and I think Chelsea are in grave danger of missing out on it in a European place. And I hope they get, I hope they don't get a European place. I hope that I hope they get Conference League place again. Like go back and win the Conference League again, and then qualify for the Europa League next year. Next year after. Thank you for making that in my video. If you have any suggestion or your prediction, please don't make sure you drop it in the comment section below. And also, don't be afraid to like the video, share the video to your family and friend. And if you have any suggestion, like I said, drop it in the comment below. And also, the most important thing, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Peace out.